Hello, my friends, and welcome to tonight's episode of The Astral Calling here on twitch.tv/tabletop rolls. Tonight, our party does things, but before our party does the things, a few announcements. Announcement number one, other shows on the channel. Saturday. Matt, are you still around tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm not leaving Winnipeg until Monday.
Oh, alright. So, Tabletop Rose, Saturday, possibly. I have to confirm timings with the thing on it with Emily, and then that will determine start of the stream. Then Sunday, Cozy Co-op, I believe sans Sarah, so it'll be me and Emily playing something together.
No, may be available.
Oh, all right. If
I'll
Sarah's
just
available.
be I'll just be using my laptop as opposed to that. I have Stardew Valley all booted up on my laptop. It'll just be a weirdly remote one, but I probably won't be able to do it till like 5:30 though. So it may be a little bit
7:30
later,
for
maybe
us.
6. Yeah.
That works.
Depending on family.
Family. Then on Monday, we're off. We're taking next week off for the holiday season. And by I say we are taking next week off, I mean on Monday night there will be no Strength of Thousands, but there will probably be me playing Final Fantasy 14.
So we are taking the week off. You, on the other hand,
I must bow to the algorithm.
you could also take the week off.
On
would be fine.
Tuesday is Christmas Eve, so we're not streaming that night. On Wednesday, it's Christmas Day, so we're probably not streaming that day. On Thursday, the 26th, it's Boxing Day. There might be some streams on Boxing Day for me, because I'm not able to run Pathfinder on Boxing Day. So I might do a game design stream that day. I might do a design stream. I'm going to be working on some future encounters and some future things for myself for a thing that I'm working on for just like a private event. Then on Friday the 27th, probably expect another Final Fantasy stream. And then 21st, 22nd, 28th, 29th, who knows. And then we're back to programming as usual on the 30th, which we might, depending on if the plans that Emily and I have fallen through, we might have a Strength of Thousands with me. We might have one starting without me. And then we are back to the regular scheduled programming for 1 week. Starting at our later time on Wednesday still, just because I had my teaching contract extended for 2 more weeks. So that was nice. They were like, hey, so we didn't put the right number of classes on the contract. We need 2 more. We will pay you for them, and we will pay you a premium for them. And I said, oh, money, yes.
Oh, money!
Yes. Money's. So I need to fund Infinite Nikki somehow. Then,
Oh Lord.
that is a joke. I've only spent $10 on Infinite Mickey. Then, if you would like, you can do our survey to be part of our Game of the Year discussion. Didn't play too many games this year? No problem. Just put anything down. The more gotcha games you put down, the more likely Chaz to have a full aneurysm on stream, which could be very interesting to see.
No.
So put down whichever you want, play whatever you like, whatever you've been playing, and we'll see what happens, right, Chad?
We'll see how it all works out.
Yep.
Once I have all the responses we get that day, and I'll see. Oh, what do I have to talk about?
Then on that weekend, I believe that's when we decided. So the January 4th, I believe, is when we were planning on doing our Game of the Year. So Tabletop Bros Games Show, Games Award Show, Saturday, January 4th.
Should I design a trophy?
Oh,
we have all the assets from last year still.
We're letting the year finish before doing ours.
I don't even remember that. I have no memory of this place.
It won't have nearly as many game announcements, but it will have 100% less Jeff Keighley, so I think that's like already a win on our end.
But also 100% less Waldorf and Statler.
Yes. But then, that's sort of our programming schedule. 2 more weeks of the late start time for League for Wild Ambition. They're in a hive city. There's bug politics. Come and say hi. And remember, if you're watching our Final Fantasy 14 streams and you gift 3 subs, you get a mount. So come and do that. We had some people doing that the other day because we have drops enabled for 14 because our channel
Nice.
has hit those goals. So we're y'all able to get loot watching us play 14, which is
Nice.
cool, in my opinion.
Mhm.
And then, yeah, so other than that, if you're doing the Starfinder playtest, don't forget to get your playtest documents in by the 31st. And I think that's everything. Now on to introductions. The reason why you're all here, the wonderful people we have on the stream. And you see, the wonderful thing about Rosalie is Rosalie's a wonderful thing. She's playing Luna, the bouncy pouncy. I can't remember the rest of the
Bouncy trouncy.
bouncy
fun, fun,
trouncy
fun,
fun
fun.
fun fun. The
Wonderful thing
thing
about
with
Luna is that she's the very last one. Ugh.
Rose caught on to
Oh,
where I
it
was
was
going.
great.
Yeah. Rose caught on to where I was going and just said, I got this, Will.
Oh,
How you doing tonight, Rose?
I've had a great day.
Nice. I hope to continue that. I do have a fun question for us tonight. And your fun question this evening is, if you were part of some sort of holiday themed heist, what would your role be in the
A
holiday themed heist?
distraction. I would absolutely be the distraction.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fair enough.
absolutely.
Speaking of distractions, one of the most focused people I know, we have Chad playing Vim.
So sometimes I just make sure I'm focused on other things when things are going on.
For example,
I am.
McKenna, talk about astrology.
Let me just zone out real quick. Yes, I'm playing Vim, our Fey Wanderer Ranger.
Nice. And Chad, holiday heist. What's your role?
Is it I don't know why it's the first thing I thought of, and I'm not sure if it's a heist role, but the first thing that came to mind was demolition.
Valid. That's a valid heist role, in my opinion.
So sometimes you need
the demo expert.
sometimes you need to demolish something.
Speaking of demolishing things, someone who can demolish a quart of handmade artisan ice cream, Matt, playing Darius.
An odd thing to say.
I mean, you have in the past.
When? When
ice
did I
cream
eat that much ice cream at once?
The ice cream advents.
What?
The ice cream of the month thing that you were getting for a while.
Yeah, but I didn't eat it all in one sitting.
Oh, I thought you were
There's
eating
no
them
proof
all
of
in
that.
one sitting.
I'm not eating an entire jar of ice cream at once. That would
I
make
don't
me
have proof.
sick.
I thought you were doing that.
I do have a lot of those jars now. But it's great. You know, you finish some ice cream, you get a nice glass jar. Yes, hello everyone. I am here to play our wonderful Forge Cleric Darius. Also, I just the joke I wanted to mention from something Will said earlier. Sans Serif is one of my least favorite fonts.
Aww.
And for me, for the holiday heist, I would be the guy who seems like he's part of the tiny part of the heist crew that has betrayed all of you, but in fact, I'm waiting to double cross the traitor. I'm the double agent that's actually on your guys' side. Because I
Fair
can play a
enough.
really good minion. So,
Double agent.
Banana.
yeah. Not that. God damn it. You ruined it. You ruined it. Moving on.
Next up, a person who hates the minions almost as much as Matt does. We have McKenna.
Maybe even more. I really don't like those suckers. Hi everyone, I'm McKenna Ray Tynan. Tonight I'm playing Experiment 3, version 13, also known as Evie. McKenna Ray art on the platforms. Also now on Blue Sky for whatever that's worth. It's not like I've posted anything.
I need to post on Blue Sky too.
What's your handle, though?
McKenna Ray art on all of the places. Although on Blue Sky it's McKennaRayArt.bluesky.whatever because they don't let you have normal fucking handles for some reason. Anyway, And if I were a heist person, God, I don't know. I'm not especially dexterous or tech savvy. So I think, and I'm also not a very good driver, so I wouldn't make a very good getaway driver.
You're a very good driver, McKenna.
I'm not a very good driver. I maybe what I could do is drive like the decoy vehicle, and drive it so badly that they catch me, and then I'm like, what, Moito? What? You check the back of my truck and there's nothing in there, and then there isn't.
It's like, we're not
And
even
that's
here
the
about a murder. It's
twist.
a heist. What are you talking about?
They
Now we think
hide
there was a
they
murder.
hide all the money underneath all the stuff in McKenna's car, and people look into it.
That's so fucking real. My trunk is a black hole of I couldn't even tell you at this point.
Sometimes
But
cats.
that would work. Yes. That is how I got Cacio. Except for he was in the hood of my car, not the trunk.
But speaking of cats,
he was in the trunk, I would have never found him.
Speaking of cats, someone who has quite the affinity for them, we have Sarah back with us playing Captain Cypress. There's Teddy already, just being like, I know, I've missed you. Give me hugs.
Hello, Teddy.
I've missed you. I want hugs.
Aww.
He has been suspiciously glued to my side. So he will be going with me for holidays, since I think he would burn down the house if I left him out
Turns
alone
up
again.
That's not suspicious. He just loves you. What's suspicious about
Anyway,
that?
hi everybody. I'm Sarah Margaret, playing Captain Cypress, the human bard, Cosmic Deity 746 on Twitch and other such things. I've got a teddy on my lap right now. He's very loose. He's fallen asleep on my lap right now. I also have a cold. Delightful. I'm back. Hi. Heist. I always think about this.
Did you go to a cat show? Well,
I
oversee.
did.
Okay, so is this just cat con crud?
No.
Okay.
My mom it was horribly ill through the entirety of the trip.
Kitty, no.
And she is still horribly ill. So she came back and immediately went to the doctors and got antibiotics because they don't think it's bronchitis, but it definitely was not. So I am 90% certain she gave it to me because we roomed together for the entirety of the trip. But luckily enough, I'm fairly certain I don't have the extreme because I only really started feling very ill like today. So in any case, CatCon Gunk, the cat show was delightful. There was so many kitty cats and so many things. And I got told by multiple English people because I had to announce all of my ring cards. So I was on a loudspeaker for a lot of it. That could have also probably been why I lost my voice. I was told multiple times, you have an amazing accent. Because everybody sounds British there and I sound American. My mom and I were the only really Americans there.
Oh.
Anyway.
Did you tell them
turns
it's
to the
actually a dialect, but thank you?
I might have. I might have. I said, yeah. The funny thing is I was trained how to do your dialect. So like I did start imitating certain people after a while, which was very funny. Yeah, understandable. In terms of the heist, I I always think of it in I always think of it in terms of Ocean's 11. I would be the uh I would be the old guy from Ocean's 11 who is like the actor who does all the cons and stuff like that, but also is kind of really not very good at it, so they generally get caught a lot. But like that's part of the plan. I'm supposed to get caught. That's part of the plan.
And I'm Will, also known as Tabletop Roles on the internet. Check us out on all the socials. And now I'm going to roll that intro, and we'll get right into the game. Last time on the Astral Calling, our party had quite the interesting encounter. We saw the equivalent of a holographic body pillow.
And that's what we started with. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay then.
We've been introduced to the depths of EDB's depravity, much to EVA's chagrin.
At least the stuff she doesn't keep in a hidden, like, locked room.
God. That room was locked.
Not
It
very
was.
well, though.
Well, no.
In addition to that, they dealt with the 3Vs. They managed to set them up playing a infinite game of racquetball with a monstrosity. And they managed to collect a number of people, freeing Judith, a demigod, a full-on god now, in her own right, and have them keep an eye on their kids. Where they eventually then got and they met back up with the ship, now with some new capabilities thanks to EVB's meddling and her ability to reverse engineer said meddling. Now a little bit more able to communicate and speak to you all. After a few touching moments with the ship, our party saw the entryway to deeper into the lab was open. It's at that moment, however, that we will jump back as that door is opening up outside of the asteroid lab itself, back to Captain Cypress, who currently finds himself commanding 2 ships, fighting off against 2 large destroyer-class enemy vessels. These massive obsidian crystal ships of astral variety that are firing a variety of bolts of necrotic and entropic enemy energy at you and your crew.
I like to see them try and hit the Philomena.
Well, they certainly are trying their best, and well, these 2 ships seem to have a pretty good handle on it. You're managing to dip, dive, and barrel roll, which is very impressive if you think about doing barrel rolls on a galleon. Throughout the aerial battlefield, and things are looking really, really good. It's at that moment, however, Captain Cypress, that one of your crew will yell, "Captain! Signatures on the stars! Signatures on the stars!" And 4 more Calistigian destroyers appear, coming out of what appears to be faster than light travel.
Son of a bitch.
Captain, I don't know if we can take them all on our own. Is it that moment that some of the miners that you had freed, those very lanky folks, humanoid folks, will come up to you and they will say, if you can drop some of us, perhaps call your friends. There are, and they'll point down at the ground where there's a number of defense of aerial, like anti-aircraft weapons that are powered down right now. If we can get those up and running, we may have a chance, Captain.
Good a plan as any, I'd say. And I'm going to send a little send a little message to I imagine I have a communication open with Evie, probably.
Yep.
Evie, this is Cypress, Captain Cypress calling Evie.
Evie and over.
We're in a little bit of a spot of a bother up here. I don't know if you guys would mind maybe making your way up top. We could use some additional firepower, and I think you all would fit the bill.
I suppose that we could do that. We do have something of a situation going on down here, but I will relay that to the team. Over.
You just hear a You're supposed to tie off the mainsail, you dummy. Oh, yeah, whenever you can. If not, I'll figure it out. Over.
Thank you, over. Okay, so Captain Cypress needs our help, I think, which is unfortunate because we are so close to EDB and I really want to get down there and destroy the duplicates of us, but I don't know. What do you guys think?
How long do you think the Cypress can hold them off?
How long do we have before we need to get up there? Over.
Cyprus, 4 more ships just come out of light. So it is now 2 ships to 6. 7, 8, 9, 10 ships. 2v10.
I mean, I would gauge it for the amount of time a space cow can do its business, which is pretty damn fast. So, not looking great. I can evade as much as possible, but I will put it out there that if something does happen to my ship and or your ship during this point in time, I will haunt you all for the rest of my days.
Is that everything? Over. Roger that. Over. It sounds like it cannot wait.
Is there anything we can do from in here? There's all these controls and everything in this place. Is there anything that we can do from here?
A good question. Can I look at the control panel here, Will, and see if there's anything we can do from in here?
Yeah.
Let me know what I'm
Make me
rolling.
Arcana check.
Okay, I guess I'll take a 16.
So it looks like the control systems here can move power to different systems throughout the lab and throughout the asteroid. If one person wanted to stay here to work on for that panel, they definitely could. But the rest of the devices, they don't have targeting functions from this control panel, so they would need to be having someone up there actually physically targeting them. Now, it was only a minute and a half, basically, of running time to get back up to the top. So it's not super far away.
Well, I'm going to be way more useful targeting than I am going to be doing anything with that.
I guess I could stay down here.
Mm-hmm.
And just divert power to the gunners. I wonder if I can divert power away from the duplicates in the process. Is that something I can do?
So, with that, Evie is going to stay behind.
Yeah.
Bim's going to go up top. Where's Luna going?
Luna's better in like hand-to-hand combat than ship combat.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'll go with Evie and try to handle like the doubles.
Okay. You're going to help out with the technical side here and keep
Oh
Evie
God,
safe.
no, wait. I thought I could fight them.
No.
So what Evie is doing is she is
I want
trying
to smash the
divert-
crystals with my sword.
You might. What kind of ranged attack does Luna have?
I can't
Well,
just
keep
go
in mind,
out
like
there.
this is like artillery things too. So there's going to be like athletics to be putting in loading
guess I'll
ammo. There's going
go-
to be dexterity in order to
I
unjam
guess I'll
things.
go to the ship combat then, so I can do artillery stuff.
Rash is going to go up top to help out with the artillery and weapon systems. Darius, where do you want to head?
I'm not sure exactly.
We need a healer with the fighters. If
That's
Evie's
that's
not
very
there,
fair.
Darius has to
That's
be.
very
And
fair.
Evie will say that in character as well. You need to go with them so you can keep them patched up. If
I
can't
will
do it
go with that
myself.
group then.
Right, and as our light party begins to rush up top, we are going to enter into a skills challenge.
Oh my.
The goal of the skills challenge is quite simple. It is to fend off the enemy ships using everything at your disposal. Variety of ways that you can do this. For our friends on the lower decks, aka Evie, you can use a variety of checks, whether that be Arcana, Tinker's Tools, or things of the like, to affect the systems and power to aid your friends and to perhaps hinder your enemies. There are a number of defenses that are aerial based, that are things like EMP fields, etc., that you may be able to activate from here with high enough rolls. Realistically, Evie, any sort of technical jargon that you can improv, I'm down to run with. I have a DC set. We can do it. Then for our people up top, it's going to be a matter of fighting. It's going to be a matter of using your skills to help with ammunition, help deal with blowing destroyers out of the sky, and help with the general ship combat that way. And then for Captain Cypress, well, you have 2 crews of morale to keep. You have captaining to do, and that will be up to you. So with that being said, I'm going to put Captain Cypress onto the map here. Once I find Captain Cypress again, PCs. Captain Cypress, boop. And I'm going to have you all roll for initiative. We are going to be using a modified version of the Lord Kensington Rules of Skills Challenges. You can use the same check multiple times, so don't worry about that part of the rules, but we are going to be using the success and failure die. So in order to succeed the skills challenge, this party as a total group is going to need 10 successes. That's right, you're going to need 10 successes in order to succeed on this skills challenge. In contrast, in order to fail the skills challenge, you will have 7 failures. You have 7 failures to 10 successes. Which one will you hit first? Well, let's find out. For those of you who are wondering, skills challenges are a 4th edition mechanic that I've adapted to 5e. Because I miss them and I like them. Also, 4th edition was good, don't at me.
Oh boy, that statement.
I liked 4th edition.
You can say that you like something without stating objectively.
You would. It was
it's
very
good. You don't
crunchy,
have to-
like your beloved Pathfinder.
Pathfinder's not that crunchy.
Things can be enjoyable
It's pretty
and
crunchy.
bad.
Like, Pathfinder 2e is not that crunchy. Pathfinder 1 was so
Mm.
crunchy, I didn't like it. But Pathfinder 2e is the right
Oh,
amount of
I've
crunch.
only played and am continuing to play 1E, and it is crunchy.
Yeah.
Oh, I should remind me to invite Rosalie chat to my Infinity Nikki one shot I'm working on.
Aww.
Hello.
It's gonna be fun. I have a plan for it. Next time Matt's not available on a Monday night, I'm doing an Infinity Nikki one shot with y'all.
I mean, I could take a night off if you guys want.
It's only acceptable if you're otherwise engaged or
Indisposed.
debilitated.
Agreed.
Yeah. So initiatives, please.
Okay.
All right, and remember, this is just purely for order of the skills challenge. Rash not being here will offer aid to one person per round. So anyone on the up top team, you can roll with advantage once a round.
What if we just rolled an athletics check for her once around? What if we did that?
If you would prefer we do that, I can do that.
Yeah.
Would you prefer I do that? Okay.
I'll leave it to the group. That might be better than 8, though. Because we have a habit of not using that all of the time.
If Rash gives the help action, like advantage on a roll, can that be declared after, like, it's decided if it's passed or failed?
You would need to take that before you roll.
Yeah, I think that's how the help
I'll
works.
also say that
Well, that's what that's what would make it or break it for me. So since you have to declare it before, I would say I'd rather her just do something she's good at.
also, in case it matters, Rash only has one rage, so we should not be using it here for advantage on her athletics checks.
Okay.
Ah.
Oh
good
no,
idea.
no. Save it for combat.
She's only got one.
Fair enough. All right, so as this rip-roaring ship combat begins, Luna, you and the rest of the party have made it up top side. You can see that the Shadowkin, a number of them seem to be activating a variety of defenses and are beginning to fight back using anti-aircraft and anti-ship weapons from the ground. Luna, what do you do to help out?
Can I use stealth to try to get us in a better position?
Yeah. A 24 is a success.
I better hope so.
Luna, you are able to, using your knowledge of basically how the Calistigian Order fights and where they tend to move their focus, you manage to shout out a number of commands that allow you to use a number of strategically placed anti-aircraft batteries to get solid hits on destroyers, bringing a couple of them down as several more arrive.
Nice.
Nice. All right, Captain Cypress, it is your turn. What are you going to do?
Sorry, I had to clear my throat for a second there.
You're good.
I am going to argue that I am going to. I feel like between the two ships, the best thing to do is to work a general plan to, instead of fully engaging with these two ships against these Calstigian ones, is maybe maneuver in a way that they fire on each other accidentally, a la Star Wars.
Sure. It sounds like you're looking to give orders. So you can use persuasion, intimidation, or persuasion or intimidation, depending on how heavy a hand Captain Cypress wants to take.
Never heavy. Always charismatic. 30.
A 30 is a success, and because you beat the DC by 12 or more, you're going to get an additional success towards the skills challenge. Because you know what? We can
I'm
take
a
things from
great
Pathfinder.
captain.
You are.
I'm a wonderful captain.
You let out a number of orders. You command your crew and the new members of the crew incredibly efficiently and effectively, to the point where you get basically, you make your ship look like it's surrounded for a moment, and you cut all power and you just begin dropping as all those ships fire at you, and like 5 of those ships take each other out as 10 more appear.
Jesus.
Evie.
Okay. I would like to do a Tinkerer's Tool check to not just divert power from the duplicate area of the ship to the gunner ship, but to physically hotwire it so that to undo this diversion, they would have to come in here and physically undo it themselves.
Sure thing. Roll it.
So that's going to be Tinker's tool check. I guess I'm not technically crafting anything here, so it'll just be a regular plus 13. Oh, it's cocked. I have to honor the cock. Oh no, what's
Gotta honor
happened?
the
Has it
cock.
disconnected completely?
Yep.
Oh no, I can't connect it and shake it at the same time. Okay, I'm just gonna have to roll it and you guys are gonna have to trust me on this one.
Or use your character sheet.
Oh, well, that was a natural one. So
All right.
I'm going to use a hero point anyway.
Oh.
Why would you think I was going to let that ride?
I mean, you
this-
still have
this early
7.
in the
You're at 7 and 7 right now.
It doesn't mean we want it to be at 7
There
and
we
5.
go. That's going to be an 18 plus 13. That's going to be a 31.
Another suitable level of success. Evie, you physically hotwire the system and get 2 successes for that.
Hmm.
You're down to 5 successes needed already. Y'all are killing it. Go ahead, Vim.
So I want to get on one of these guns, and I was thinking of doing almost like a feint where it looks like I'm failing to fire at one, but I'm actually lining up like for the ship behind it.
Okay.
And I want to use deception for that.
Yeah, roll it. I love that. Do it.
28.
A 28 is a success. Vim, you're just firing at these ships. You line it up. One of them thinks you're going to fire at it, so it breaks, putting itself in an advantageous for your allies to destroy that ship. And then you also hit the ship that you were actually aiming for, dealing a good amount of damage as yet more ships continue to appear. Darius.
Could I use insight to try and figure out what, like, this is obviously a very kind of chaotic situation.
Mm-hmm.
Could I use insight to possibly identify a very good approach to this or something that maybe we've overlooked?
Yeah, go for it. Make me an insight check.
28.
28's another success. Darius, you're able to notice probably just the scale at which things are happening now. A little bit more than everyone else. Currently, your crew, with this anti-aircraft batteries and everyone helping out and the 2 ships that you have on your side, are currently fighting off about 40 ships. And more keep coming. At the start of round 2, the party immediately loses 2 failures as the number of ships becomes overwhelming. You have 5 failures remain. Oh, I forgot to roll Rash's initiative. Rash rolls an athletics check.
Motherfucker.
Down to 3 failures as Rash pulls their
Rash
back
use
out.
her hero point.
Rash doesn't get hero points, and I'm GMing them.
Oh.
So top of the round, Luna, we're 3 and 3. More and more ships are coming, and you're starting to lose pace. What are you going to do?
Okay. We're in our ship, yeah?
You're on the ground.
Or
right
we're
now.
in-
Cyprus is on your ship.
We're on the ground.
Yes.
Like my skills are limited.
Be
I'm going
creative.
to try to dodge and weave with an acrobatics check.
Yeah, I'll let you move. Try to basically keep the large equipment moving and avoiding fire from the enemy ships above with acrobatics. I like that. That's fine with me. A 15 is a success.
Okay.
Yay.
But just barely, as Some of the shells are getting pretty close to you, Luna. With that, Captain Cypress.
Yup.
There are now bearing down on your ship and this little asteroid about 100 enemy ships.
Ooh, okay. That's not fun. That's kind of a lot.
And most of them are destroyer class, so they are large galleons ready to just fire weapons, and like it is a chaotic battlefield.
I mean, best we can do right now is continue to give the orders on it and maneuver as much as we can out of the way of the guns.
Make
So I'm
me
gonna run another persuasion.
roll it.
27.
27. Cypress, what orders do you give on this success?
My brain is dead right now.
Fair enough.
That's not the orders I give, obviously. I essentially, man the mainstay, tie up the hoists, hoist the sails, friends. There ain't no way they're going to take out our song, and I think a lot of that is going to be a well choreographed dance with most of it, and just hope that the friends can make it, and if they're close to it, they can probably land on it. I would say my orders also would be to send those locals,
Mhm.
because they may or may not be more familiar with the cannons, and mortars would be to send them down.
Mhm.
Send down a team down there and have them man the cannons to assist with it, whereas my crew is going to take full on, like,
Control
all
the two
three
ships.
of the sails are down and definitely doing that.
Nice.
But also there's an entirety, like, I'm trying to think. There's a really good sailor's jig that's just like super high paced sort of thing, that it's almost as if the ship itself is like playing the tune as
Mhm.
we're flying. But for some reason, the way that we've got the ship on the orders is almost flies and floats through the air much quicker than any of these larger. For some reason, even though it's a galleon, it seems to almost ride the waves of the astral sea itself without almost any issues with it.
I love that. Yeah. Evie, as we
Okay.
come to you, before you say anything, there is a signature coming on through the sensors that you're working with. It is not a Calistigian order one. And looking at it, the signal that it's emitting is very similar to the plans that you outfitted your own ship with in order to pierce the darkness. Help appears to be on the way. If you would like to open the path or amplify the signal of this place to be some sort of beacon, it can be an Arcana or Tinker's check.
Okay. Good to know, considering that was the opposite of what I was about to do, which was yoink anything that is giving our signal away, because how the fuck is everyone finding us? But I guess blasting our signal to Calder and Co. might be better. I will make a Tinkerer's Tool check for that.
Hold it.
I will take an 11. That's 11 plus 13. That'll be a 24.
Evie, you begin to input the codes to blast the signal, and as you are, we move topside. where several motes of light appear in the distant stars, almost as if the night sky is returning to this place. And where those motes of light appear, suddenly several large ships appear, then another several, until it is outnumbering the Calistigian Order's force, and a rout has begun. Each of these ships, Darius, outfitted with a very ramshackle but similar design to what you and Evie had cooked up before coming here. It looks like your decision to send those blueprints out to everyone has given you allies in a time of need. And y'all have succeeded this skills challenge.
Yay! Yeah.
As the fleet of the final universe appears in order to rout the Calistigian Order. The Philomena is given time now. A voice will be heard over like the comms, basically. Captain Cypress of the Philomena, you're free to land. Take a break. Repair your ship. The Galactic Fleet, the Galactic Fleet's got your back.
Oh, the galactic feet.
Yeah. Don't.
I mean, I'll definitely take them up on that. But I'm still a little skeptical. It's the Galactic Fleet. I mean, and then I just look over. Cypress looks over, and there's the first mate, and they're just looking at him like, just land.
And
just land.
to be clear, this fleet isn't like a singular military force. This is a ramshackle crew of survivors, of people who are fighting against the Calistigian Order, of pirates, of some military vessels that have started to make their way here, and of just as many people who want to help and can help as they can. And oddly enough, Cyprus and the rest of the party up topside right now, you can tell that there's Mao ships. There's ships from the Marred Poppy. There is ships from a number of different pirate crews. There are ships from even what appear to be the Hells themselves here. A number of people have come to help you in this time. Perhaps hope is still here. But as our party finds this new hope, you are all able to land on the asteroid safely at Cyprus. And you can now rejoin the party.
Da, 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 da.
Cypress, that was very cool music that you were playing.
Well, thank you. Gotta have a proper band together. Best way to win a fight is to choreograph one.
Oh, well,
But
while they're dealing with that,
I
think we've still
see
got
things
trouble.
are going right. Yeah, that was I was just about to say. Seems like things are still kind of going down. So I left my my crew to make up some repairs. Your ship is settled down and ready to go. They'll join the fight as much as they can back up there fairly soon, but for now, I am back at your disposal.
I query for the group. I do have to wonder if this would be an opportune moment to. I'm not sure if it's safer on the ground or on the ship for the children.
Oh, Judith is loading the children up into like a
All right then.
escape
The
vessel
DM
right
has
now.
taken that problem out of my hand.
No.
Yeah, she
Judith
gathered them before.
Yeah, they're getting the kids out of Dodge.
I'm still at the lab.
You are.
So I.
Yeah, we'll get them all set. Judith's gonna go up and get them settled.
So
I mean,
just
between
guess-
your ship and my ship, there's more than enough room for them, so.
We have to deal with EVB is cloning us.
Yeah.
If you see a crystal, do not touch it because it might clone you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Speaking
sure
of
it would
which-
not
Because
possess your
she
amazing
wants
secret.
friends and is lonely and desperate and also evil.
Thank you,
Speaking of
Darius.
which, we should get back to Evie.
Yes.
Yes.
As we
This
cut
way.
back to Evie, there are 2 slimes in this room now. No,
I had half a
Yeah.
thought that something like that might happen. So
no,
I
that
would
would have only happened if you failed the skills challenge.
Oh,
Ooh,
interesting.
ooh.
But you were
We
able
did
to
it.
succeed. So that stairway down is there still. You can head deeper down into the lab if you would like as a group.
Is
Deeper
there
down.
any
The
more fuckery I can achieve at this console while I'm here?
Probably not.
So there's a chance.
There's always a chance.
Do we know where EVB is right now?
You have not found EVB yet.
Okay.
You do know they are deeper in, attempting some sort of magical experiment, but you don't know where they are doing that.
Can I manage to maybe cut power to everywhere we haven't been yet? Is that even possible from here?
No.
Fair enough.
This system appears to be controlling like this floor and the floors above it. It looks like the lower systems are their own grid.
Well, I did manage at least to effectively divert power from the lower systems to
Yes.
the gunships, so the clones are on hold, hopefully.
Who knows?
Got it. All right. Well, can we reconvene in the main lab? Over. Hello? Over?
Hello.
Yeah, yeah. Let's reconvene in the main lab. Sorry, he climbed on my lap and just immediately I had to play with him.
Oh, he missed you.
He's kind of annoying me right now, actually.
Aw.
He
You,
keeps.
As is his
I,
right.
s- Hmm.
you were all able
Well,
to
now he's
reconvene.
sulking. Hmm.
Aw. Poor Teddy. But anyway, can I assume that we are all back here?
Yes.
Okay, we need to get down these stairs and take out those clones like yesterday.
Sounds like a plan.
Have you discovered a method of time travel?
I'm working on it.
Oh.
Strongest magic of all.
What do we want? Time travel.
see.
When do we want it? Irrelevant.
We're gonna really fuck this universe up.
Yeah.
Damn
So are
right.
we
Anyway,
moving on
Ah.
down to the lower level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To bottom floor.
seems like a good plan enough.
For a second, I thought it was going to be a white void.
No. To the next floor.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Crab.
The ultimate life form. Crab, or possibly Shadow the Hedgehog.
So you find yourselves in a lower part of the asteroid. A lot less like functional workstone. There is no grid on this one, so you are going to have to like move about. But there is what appears to be some workstone that goes into more like naturalistic, almost metallic looking flooring. And yeah, that's what you see when you're down here.
Luna, let's
Huh?
stop.
What are the glowy blue things? Evie,
The
tell me,
glowy-
tell me.
That's a great question. What are the glowy blue things?
Make me a Arcana check.
I don't know.
Be some sort of small dog.
A 15.
Luna, with your 12 and Evie with your 15, you're able to help these glowy blue things appear to be some sort of magical energy source. They appear to be powering the barrier that's preventing your way deeper into the asteroid lab. In addition to that,
Okay.
Evie, with your 15, before Luna does anything, you are able to tell 2 more additional pieces of information. They are directly, consistently applying they're basically using the energy, the byproduct of producing this energy using entropy at extreme cold to keep some sort of creature to the south frozen.
Ah, okay. So we need to be careful about breaking these. We may be able to shut them off just enough to lower the barrier, but if we shut them off too much, we are going to unfreeze that crab thing.
Ah.
What if I want to fight the crab thing?
Yeah, inside of that frozen area, there appears to be like a treasure hoard that has been frozen.
Oh, okay. So this is the optional boss.
Ah.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
I would like to fight the crab.
Darius would be against this. Matt wants an interesting fight and possible loot.
I was just really
See?
confused why everybody was talking about a crab until I like zoomed in on that section.
Oh, T.
Maybe we compromise and try to lower the barrier, which is something we need to do anyway. And then if we end up not doing it correctly, we can fight the crab. And if we end up doing it correctly, we kill the duplicates
Oh.
and then fight the crab.
I have a possible plan that may really anger Will.
Do it.
So here's the thing. We can see the crab, right? Like it's shadowy, but we can see
Some
it.
of us
There's
can.
a figure. There's a figure there. You can't see it to target it with spells.
No, but we can pre-pot.
Yes, you could
But-
pre-pot.
Is there a way, well, that we could melt this thing a little slower? That if I could then reach it to the extent that we could sit here for 1 minute and I could cast Gias on the crab and just have it stand completely still.
Does it have to understand
No,
the language?
no.
It doesn't have to fail to save though.
You think that it has a certain amount of defenses that may prevent that, but you can certainly try.
I don't want to waste a
Do
spell
you
slot.
want to waste a spell slot?
It doesn't have to be a spell slot.
Oh no, it actually does have to understand me.
A 6th or 7th level spell slot.
Could be a very really smart crab.
I just
It does look like a very smart crab.
I like to imagine that Luna stomps her little bunny feet in
oh,
anger.
she absolutely does. Have you seen like bunnies
bunny
when they're
thump?
mad and they just like thump, thump, thump?
Yes. Yes.
Like,
That's what
her-
I picture Luna doing
Her
constantly.
pink chunky boots are just
Stop, stop, stop.
stomp, stomp.
Luna,
Yes.
you see this machine in front of you. What are you doing?
Looking at my sword, looking at the very cuttable wires, looking back to my sword,
Mhm.
looking at Evie,
Mhm.
looking back at the very, very cuttable wires.
Mhm.
And that's sort of the cycle. Just like,
Evie has proposed a compromise here. Can we focus on the duplicates so that EVB does not have a clone of you that she can do whatever she wants with? A concept that frankly makes me very uncomfortable. I might mess this
what
up.
if there is something in that crab stash that has that would help us?
That is possible. Let's just consider that I could mess this up. It's not likely. I'm very good at this kind of thing, but I could.
Consider the
Can we
following.
try it first?
Okay.
Okay. What do I need to roll to see if I can use this console to take down the barrier without releasing Crab?
Over here, you'd have to be adjacent to the machine, and it's
That's
Arcana
true.
or Tinker Tools checks.
I will give you guidance, so add a d4.
Oh.
What side are you on, Darius?
Sorry, what?
Oh, on a nat 19, I don't even need to use it. That's going to be a 19 plus 13, so
32?
32?
So you are able to turn off this. You're able to turn off this console.
I'm gonna
The
step in front of
energy that
Cypress.
it is producing does need to go somewhere, however. Oh, Luna, stay back there, please. Luna, stay back beside Evie where you were. And as that energy is sort
How
of
dare
needing a place to vent, Luna is
On
going
a
to begin
32?
on a 32. The DC you succeeded, so this is a lot less than if you had failed. Luna will begin to glow blue. I need to now give Luna an aura, and
Uh-oh.
we will need to roll for initiative.
What?
I'll do a
Okay.
red aura for a 5-foot radius, I believe is what we need. Yeah. Okay, so it appears as though a large amount of energy is beginning to build up upon Luna. It will discharge at the end of one round.
What in the Final Fantasy boss mechanics?
Not the nat 20 on initiative. I hate that shit.
I mean,
It
it's a
will.
good thing to have for a
No, it's
caster.
not. It doesn't give me anything.
You could have rolled a 3 on the die.
You want to try?
Maybe.
It will discharge at the end of Luna's turn. Not the end of Luna's turn. At the end of the round, it will discharge, causing damage to any creature in the area. The damage is split between the creatures in the area.
Well,
And
shit.
because Evie succeeded, it is only 1d12.
Okay.
Little glowing aura appears above Luna's head.
Well,
Sending.
shit.
So Luna is going to move. Friend. Oh wait, I'm not Luna. Luna, it's your turn. I thought I was Luna this week and not Rash. Ignore me.
That would make it hard to play the game, Will, if we ignored the DM.
Yeah. Oh, Luna's running away.
Flying away.
Why are you flying
Oh.
away?
As to not hurt her friends.
So I get 80
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
movement on carpet friend, and then if
Sarah,
I dash,
Luna has run away with the stack marker.
I am as far away as I can be. Do not come near me!
I'll find Luna. She's going to detonate, and it's all going to hurt her. But if we all get near her, it'll be
All of
shared.
my hair is standing up,
It'll
and
make-
do not come near me. I am going to spark.
No,
was that a chia
Will.
pet that just ran past?
When she Luna has like a shuffling habit with her like rabbit feet. Like
Will, are we
she
talking
will
a
frequently
tank?
just like accidentally
talk-
static shock people. She is getting those vibes. Like all of her ear.
Are we talking tank marker or
Oh,
stack
her hair is
marker?
Stack
we
marker.
gotta get
Stack marker.
Okay, this is okay. You know what? Cypress is like, I don't know why she's glowing. Sarah is going, oh, you sprout. But that's neither here nor there, and they have no idea. So
I feel a little.
I do
personally attacked.
love the in character. I must protect my friends. I'm going to run as far away as possible to take all this myself. Luna, you get a hero point for that. I appreciate
mean-
that, Rose.
I have Revivify, so
I'm
If-
drinking.
you have
And
Swift
for
cast.
anybody who is curious, I'm drinking tea from my lovely New York mug.
Evie, you're up.
I think I can make it to this square to desperately sprint over to Luna as fast as I can. But even with a dash, that's as good as I can do.
No, stay away. I hear your footsteps coming closer. Go.
The whole while she's just yelling at people, get as close to Luna as possible or she's gonna hurt herself.
Go.
that seems counterintuitive, but all right. You're very smart.
Rash dashes and gets up to here. No, Luna, you have to let us take some of the pain. It's important to share your burdens.
No!
Captain Cypress.
In character, because this is 100% Cypress would do. Very confused about the situation. Would just stare as Luna just like beelines it and then goes, this might as well just happen. And I'm gonna withhold my action.
Okay.
I think
Rim.
that's wise.
I don't think I'm doing anything. I think Cypress is just like, this might as well just happen. Just que sera, sera, as they say.
Vim, you're up.
Yeah, I mean it's not like I can get to them, so I don't really have.
Anything
That
to
is
do?
good. Stay away, Vim.
You
But
could
then I'm
get
gonna-
closer on the off chance that she blows up and awakens the crab.
I am moving.
In the other direction.
No, in this
I do
direction.
not want to hear those wing flaps coming closer.
I was able to
Vim!
dash. Was able to dash and get there.
All right. Darius.
So I would like to do something, Will.
Yep.
I would like to. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna dash, so I'm gonna move twice, which should be 80 feet of movement.
Yep.
So that will get me pretty
Very
darn close, I think.
slow.
What is?
Stay away.
That will be 16 squares.
You can get there in 70. You can get
No.
adjacent to Luna in
No.
70.
Here's the thing. Along the way, though,
Yeah.
can I do an athletics check to scoop up Evie?
Yes, I'll allow it.
No!
Just a whole scoop.
Stop! I don't want to hurt you guys.
I get
Scoop.
I get like a giant, one of those really big popcorn bowls and scoop.
This is Sarah. This is Darius using rescue.
All right, I will do athletics.
I was fully
23.
under the
That's
I was
success.
fully under the mindset that Darius brings out a bowl of popcorn just out of nowhere, and Cypress does
Any
use
sort
her
of-
action to grab some.
Any sort of metal tool you can imagine Darius having somewhere in his various saddlebags.
Mm, impressive.
Alrighty. So, at the start of Luna's turn, you all take 1 point of damage each.
Yay!
I hurt you.
It's like-
That's okay.
It's just literally
I came
like
over
a-
here with that express intention, and it was really just more of like a little zap.
I do not want to hurt you. Stop it.
Y'all blow up.
Yes.
We're okay,
Didn't
though.
sound like much of an explosion.
It was like an
Like
icy.
Unfortunately sounded. I'm sorry, Vim. The only thing in my head was it sounded like a moth in a little trap. I'm sorry.
That seems offensive.
It is, and I apologize profusely, but it was the first thing that came to my mind within that sound.
Are you okay?
I could have really hurt you. Why did you come closer?
Because it would have been worse for you if you were by yourself.
That is okay. I can
No, it
take
is
it.
not.
No, I do not want to hurt you.
I don't.
Ever.
It's not that I want to be hurt. It's just that I don't want you to be hurt.
Kiss!
Hurt-
Kiss!
Doesn't sound like anybody was really much hurt at all. This just seemed like a lot of fuss. Everybody's
just-
like, oh, I stubbed my
just
toe.
kiss!
For 3 hit points. I think Cypress.
Just kiss!
I think they need our help. They're yelling something. I can't hear them.
Kiss, damn
Luna,
it!
Are you okay? Would a hug make it a little bit better?
Yes, but if I start glowing again, you gotta stay away.
I make no promises if she gives you a big hug.
Oh.
But
Now
I made an
kiss.
oath not to hurt. I'm supposed to protect you. That's my oath. I made that promise.
You didn't hurt me. Technically, I hurt me and you because I was the one that didn't do well enough disarming that thing. So, there.
You seem to do very expertly at that.
Hurting both of us?
Oh, no, disarming the thingy.
Oh. I did my best, but I guess it wasn't good enough.
It was a success. Evie, the amount of energy that was discharged was much safer. You figure if you had not been as successful as you were, it would probably been around 3 times as more powerful blast. Yeah.
Okay, but if we are safe, then hopefully the barrier is down and we can go take care of our duplicates.
The barrier is weakened. It is 1 out of 3.
Well, there is this one here.
And how's this crab looking?
The crab is looking frosty still, about a third of the way defrosted now.
Don't worry, guys. Any animal that was actually alive that's frozen solid would be long dead.
Unless it's like one of
So
those
I
frogs,
think
but really
the one
big.
out of 3 Will is talking about is the one of these 3. So we
Oh.
need to do this.
Or
Well, what would
I
happen
guess it could
if
be,
I
or it
just
could be.
cut this one here?
There's 3 different ones near
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Luna, are you going to cut that one?
Twice.
Yes?
Oh.
Luna starts to glow.
Oh,
Group hug, everyone.
Luna.
I love this. Same
Apparently
thing.
doing it this way also makes the icky sparkies.
However, this time the energy has not been depleted.
But
So,
I still have a round to try to fix that.
nope,
No?
nope.
Why? We had a round last time.
Luna cut it. Yeah, you.
Because Will doesn't want to.
No. Luna cut it. Luna let you deal with it first time. You dealt with it. Luna cut this one immediately. It is the full amount.
Fine.
Luna,
Will in the chat.
what are you going to do?
Do it. Don't you do it.
It doesn't.
Luna's
When-
friend.
When Luna endangers herself to protect her friends, it's endearing and wonderful. When Igora does it, it's dangerous and problematic.
No, Igor's problematic behavior has very little to do with him putting himself in danger.
I am fine. Stay away.
Luna!
Well, yeah, it's you say comedy happens in 3s. I don't even know where Luna went on. Oh my god. Okay.
I don't think I can reach her there, but I have an interesting idea I want to try.
Okay.
But it's not my turn.
Evie, you're up.
Vim just sees her flying by.
I guess I'm just gonna dash back in the other direction. 15.
It is okay.
I don't like that it doesn't snap.
I'm sorry,
15.
the new
That's
Paizo
okay.
maps don't hit the grids exactly on Roll20 because they're designed to be a replacement of paper maps. Now, which
I can get
you can just
myself
use the squares
here.
that are on the actual thing and count it out.
Mhm.
All right.
Luna, why did you do that?
Why did you do this?
And then run away afterwards.
Rash double moves to there. Vim.
What?
So wait, what's happening?
Luna cut one. She's glowing blue again.
You saw Luna
Vim is
glowing
legit
blue.
asking because like all Vim saw is Luna
A
flying
glowing
by,
blue
glowing
Luna's
blue.
high on a magic
And-
carpet, telling
And
people to stay
Evie
away.
going, why did you do that? So Vim is just like, what's going on?
I guess I'm within speaking distance of them. I'm right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
She just cut the wire and ran away. And now she's glowing again, and she's gonna explode.
For real this time?
Yeah, she was for real last time. It just wasn't a very big explosion. Can you go help her?
This better not be disappointing. You were literally just in my range
Then why?
because I feel ripped off from the first time.
Captain Cypress.
I'm gonna regret this.
Yes! That is
I'm
what I
gonna-
am telling you.
I look as this happens again. I'm just like standing there.
Luna is in range of you to get to her though if you dash.
Yeah.
You do not want this, Cypress.
I'm thinking.
Sarah,
Do
you see
not
the
fuck
stack
around
marker
and
over
find
Luna's
out.
head.
I won't lie to you right now, Jim. I'm feeling very white magey right now.
Huh?
So I don't know if I want to deal with that, but
Luna's the paladin that runs away with the stack marker.
oh God, that's basically. And I'm the really, really exhausted healer right now. I'm not actually, sorry, I'm making a metaphor for MMOs. I'll walk over. I'll basically make a dash. I'll go. All right, hold on, Luna. You just gotta like
What?
not
No!
just
Why?
calm down.
No!
And I'm gonna be as persuasive as possible and just say, just stay there.
Ugh.
Darius, you're up.
Darius is looking at this madness of people running all around over the place. Darius looks down at this cable that was cut, pulls out a small little hammer. Mending.
No!
The barrier re-strengthens itself.
You wasted this damage is for nothing now.
Is it going to explode though, or does the
Yeah,
It's not exploding.
Yes!
The
yeah.
that went into her is what's going to explode.
The energy
Now you
that
have to
came
deal
out
with
of
it
it.
twice.
Hold on.
It
The
doesn't
energy
put it
came
back
out.
in,
Yes.
put into me, and now
Yes,
there's more
Matthew.
energy. It doesn't take it
The-
away from
so
me.
the-
Now we
the-
just have to do it twice.
Here, let me
No.
explain this. Luna cut the power line from a generator. The generator was still generating. You then redid the power line. The generators continue to generate.
Oh, I thought the liars weren't even alive anymore because all the energy somehow left them and went onto her because that's how this energy works.
No, the only reason the first one stopped is because Evie disabled it.
Yeah, and this one stopped feeding it. The energy was still coming out, but it stopped feeding it to the device that was keeping the thing melted and
I
powering
got
the
it.
Because
barrier.
of the wire being
So
cut.
instead of doing it like the technical way, Luna brute forced it and basically shocked herself.
The logic of this is all very strange.
No,
It's pretty straightforward.
No.
I feel like it's pretty straightforward.
I don't understand energy that clings to people. Like why?
You mean like electricity?
Like magic.
Yes, but if one of the halves of the wire is
doesn't
still
put it
going,
back.
why isn't it doing it to everyone that gets close to it?
because I was close to it.
Yeah, but there's still power coming out of one of them.
Yeah.
You have to think of it as not just electricity. Where when you're talking about it being like a magical energy, you're also going to be the kind of you're cutting it and you're releasing the pressure, so you get the burst.
Yeah.
That sticks to you. Like
Yes.
Like
oil.
static. Yeah.
Yes, like staticky oil.
Or like a chemical.
All right. Well, I'm not going to mend it.
Okay.
Okay.
What I am going to do then is I'm going to walk to here and I'm going to hit the other one with a guiding bolt. Or
Which
actually,
one?
not a guiding bolt.
I was like,
Pardon
do
me,
something cheaper.
Sacred Flame, because it can't dodge, so it does not get
Where are you walking?
just to here.
And what are you hitting?
Well, I'm gonna walk, I guess. Hold on, let me check the range for
Because
Sacred Flame.
this is the device. You don't have line of sight on it right now, Darius.
He's aiming at this.
He's
Yeah,
aiming
I'm
at the
cutting the
wire.
You aim
wire.
at the wire? Okay.
I
Yeah, that
understand.
works.
Okay.
Sacred Flame, I think it auto fails because it doesn't have a deck save.
As you break the wire with a sacred flame,
Yep. The crab's gonna come out.
the crab begins to melt.
Okay.
It does not appear to be actively hostile immediately,
Okay.
but Darius,
Yes.
the energy flows to around you.
From where?
From the wire, it
The 60-foot away
yes, the 60-foot away wire. It
That
globs.
is a
Oh,
little. That is
that
a
one's a
little
little far.
crazy.
Okay, the energy is also alive and it
Oh,
holds
you guys,
grudges.
I found the answer. I'm standing on some railroad tracks.
Fine. No energy bomb for Darius.
Thank you, Will.
You're welcome, Matthew. But yes, the creature is starting to melt, and now Darius, I will give you the first look at this, and Evie and Rash the first look at this thing.
Uh-oh.
This is what it looks like.
Why?
Kind of reminds me of an ice
Mm.
warrior from Doctor Who.
Mhm.
Why does it have like cute little Pokemon eyes?
And
Right?
then Luna, at the top of your round, you, Captain Cypress, and Vim are going to take.
Ooh,
Okay, I have to divide that by 3.
I can do it.
9.
Or Chad can do it.
The 3 of you are going to take 9 points of cold damage. I rolled good.
Cold?
Yes.
That's pretty chilly.
You're gonna
Well,
give
the
Matthew
thing's-
an aneurysm.
Mhm.
Electricity
thing's
damage
not
doesn't
an ice.
exist.
My nose is bleeding.
It's ice
Mine
magic
literally
that's
is, don't
being
laugh.
like
Yeah.
pushed through the tubes, through the wires. It makes sense.
It's like
I am
cold
moved past
fusion.
this. I am an ascended being. I have left this concern behind me.
It's just cold fusion, Matt. It's not that complicated.
That's not how cold fusion works. That's not what cold fusion is.
It's
It
just
does
an
if it's
it's just an
magic.
ice cap latte, Matt. That's how coffee works.
What?
Oh, no.
I'm flashing back to our debate about, oh no, we couldn't destroy this thing by hurling it into a star.
Hmm.
It would have just fueled it further. I mean, fire, cosmos, star.
And listen, Sarah is a authority on this. She's a cosmic deity.
That's true.
Correct. I know these things, you know. Mind you, I'm only the cosmic deity of planet 746, so like,
I'm good.
We gave Matt a small aneurysm.
I'm saying I was with it. Light blip on the grudge holding energy. Everything else the rule set on this, I think perfectly makes sense within D&D. Except the grudge holding energy.
regardless, that's perfectly fine. Cypress like brushes off all
I'm
of
going
the
to I'm
like
going to
ice.
make an enemy called grudge holding energy now.
Gonna look at Luna and get again and go,
For
this is
clarification's
very
sake,
sweet.
Yes.
clarification's sake, Will.
Go back.
The treasure, is it like under the crab's belly?
The treasure is still frozen in the ice. That appears to be, I'll give you this for free, directly tied to this crab creature's life force. And it's less of a crab and more of a large metal golem.
Now, when you say tied to its life force, so it has to
We can't get the
die.
treasure till we kill it.
Yes.
Yeah.
In order to get the really cool loot, you do have to fight the scary boss.
But what if it just left to another dimension?
If you want to try banishing it, you certainly could try.
No, you'll take the treasure from us.
No, I wouldn't take the treasure for you. If you successfully banish this creature, the treasure would not go with it, I promise. But
may be
Sounds like a waste of a spell slot. He's goading you.
I mean,
Look,
do I spend
I-
one spell slot banishing it or multiples healing you all?
look, Cypress looks at Luna, who seems to be in like the I was trying to do, and looks at them and goes, "Look, on the bright side, it does sound like the thing that you wanted to fight is now there for you to fight. So, does that make you feel a little bit better?"
Yes.
We have some
Okay.
time. If anyone needs healing, come to the central chamber before the crab is fully defrosted.
Can we move?
Go get him, Luna.
I'm going to let you peek behind the curtain right now. I, as a GM, am not going to forcibly start this fight for you. Once you make the decision to consciously fight this creature, the fight will begin.
I would like to fight the crab.
I'm perfectly fine with fighting the crab.
It's not a crab. It looked like it had legs. and
So that's just what the
paws.
thing looks like on the map.
Okay.
I know, but this is.
I just retcon it's a form of crab. Aren't we all just crab in the end?
Or will be in the future. On the table, Darius is going to suggest not clumping up. It might have some sort of breath weapon. Scalding
Captain
water,
Cypress,
perhaps.
are you going to join the party?
Sure. But I feel like I should join the party from this direction. If
You know, I
that's
That's what I
have a
was
minute
thinking.
to
yeah.
see if Luna is okay. I will do that, but
Yeah.
otherwise, I'm going to move over into this corner here.
Yeah. I
You
wanna
got this,
up here,
fam.
'cause I wanna
Good
be able to-
luck.
I want to be able to like peek around and.
All right.
Yeah. The range people are like, yep, have fun.
The ice is not difficult terrain. You can walk on it. So Rash is going to get right up next to it. Vim and Cypress. As Rash begins to strike this creature and begin the combat, the two of you immediately lose sight of the entirety of the party. There appears to be
Well,
some
that's
sort of
unfortunate.
strange aura around this creature that prevents things from outside a certain radius from being able to see it. You can tell that that radius does enter this room.
That's unfortunate.
Oh no, a fog ball.
Oh man.
That does not change. I mean, once I go into and I'm able to see it, I don't think that actually changes what I would do.
So if you would like to be able to see the creature, you can move into the room as a free action right now. I will give it to you.
Kind of really wanted to be at least 50 feet away from it because but sure, I guess. I
If you're
just
within
look
10
at it
feet
and
of
I go,
Luna, she can protect you
I actually think
a
I'm
little
good.
bit. And also give you a bonus to your saves.
All right.
yeah, all
Let
right.
us roll for initiative.
I'm good on it.
For those
Throwing
of you who
that
would
out
like a
there.
music track for this, if you look
Oh.
up the Shiva boss music
Damn.
in Final Fantasy XIV, I think it would pair wonderfully with this
Where's that?
encounter.
It's
But
it's baller music actually. Very
it is
baller.
now time for you to fight
We be ballin'?
Odun
We be
Jelly.
ballin'.
Fuck
But
it,
at
we
what
ball?
cost?
The first of my
Better.
secret bosses for this campaign.
Funnily enough, you've got a lot of Square Enix based things in regards to this, which is hilarious because they are notorious for putting secret bosses into video games they're not supposed to be in.
I have learnt my lesson. I enjoy certain tropes from JRPGs, and there's no reason I can't put them in my TTRPGs.
I'm looking at you, Super Mario RPG. That was cruel, Square. That was
Relax.
cruel and
Fun?
unnecessary.
Fun?
Lex.
Was that the one they put Sephiroth in?
No,
No.
it was a different
Nah.
Final Fantasy looking
It
boss.
actually
Final Fantasy.
isn't a Final Fantasy thing.
It's
It's just
not.
like
But it looks it.
that it's a very Final Fantasy like thing.
All right.
And it's just
Luna.
like, hey, here's the thing that we did. It's like, fuck you.
With completely different art style and everything.
Luna, you're up. It is your turn. What would you like to do? as this
I'm
creature
moving over
comes to
here.
life.
Which will give me advantage.
Technically, Luna, this is the square you'd be in. This he's occupying that square.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
that's
he's a
fine.
3x3. Yeah.
I've got 10-foot range, but I see. Sorry, the not snapping
The
to the
wiggle
grid
worm.
kills me
I'm
sometimes.
sorry.
The white wiggle
It is
worm.
okay. So first thing we're gonna do is
Plotting his violence
bonus
as we speak.
action, Boots of Haste.
Mm-hmm.
Clickety click.
And now
He will have his revenge.
27 to hit.
Is a hit.
For that. And then
17 damage. Nice.
another attack
A 16 is a hit.
for
18
18.
damage.
Third attack,
Nice.
29 to hit
Is a hit.
for 21 damage. Fourth attack
28's a hit.
for 24 damage.
Dang.
Still standing.
Action surge for 21 to hit
That's a
for
hit.
20 damage. And
Put all that
27 to
mustard.
hit for 22 damage.
Maybe I need to give these things more hit points in the future. I gave this thing a lot of hit
That
points.
is my one burst that I get. Its movement speed is halved.
That's fine.
didn't-
Vim.
Oh, thank you, Data.
That's a villain
I'm gonna-
point.
I know.
I'm gonna poke around the corner
Okay.
and I'm gonna
And,
start a firing.
Fire at will.
Rattle 'em, boys.
A
19.
19's a hit.
All right. 14
14 damage. Nice.
and second attack 22. Oh wait, that's not right. Let me redo the damage because he doesn't get everything on the second one. So 11 damage,
Still up.
and then the last attack 23 for
Hits.
8 damage,
Still up.
and then I poke back around the corner.
As you try to leave, the wall prevents you from leaving.
Yes.
We really are in a boss fight.
All right. While I'm stuck in this cold, I'm going to real life turn on my heater because temps be dropping.
Rash is going to go. Rash is going to rage. And then they are going to make a strike with their creme brulee.
Does she only have the one rage left?
Yep. 15, 18. Boop. And another strike. 27. 14. Nice. And that'll be
I think she
Rash's
could
turn.
rage back on a, is it short rest?
I don't think so. I think
All right.
barbarians have
Now-
the long rest.
They are
Unless
going
it's
to
a
go.
subclass thing. Or feat.
They are going to use a mythic
Bubble.
action at
You
the
get one
start of their
back when
turn.
you finish a short rest.
They're going to use a mythic action at the start of their turn.
Don't like the sound of it.
What, mythic action?
Yep, don't like it.
They
Don't
just
want it.
spawn a orange
Oh, no.
piece of gear.
So, 4 shards of hate are going to appear in the room. Boop. One over here. This is a shard of hate. Boop. This is a shard of hate. Boop. This is a shard of hate. And this is a shard of hate. They look to be slowly coming down towards the ground. If something does not prevent them from doing so, by taking some damage, the entire room will probably take some damage. So that's its mythic action. And then with its multi-attack, it's going to make a slam attack against Luna.
Yeah, that's fair.
A 31 to hit you.
That will hit.
For
This is a
12 bludgeoning
Pathfinder.
damage.
I'm going to parry using my
Ooh.
reaction to expend a superiority die.
Okay.
So that's going to be a D8. Oh, that's not going to reduce it by very much. let's see, plus my dex modifier, so that's going to be plus another 5. So I'll take 7 less for
Mhm.
only 5 damage.
All right. Then it's going to slam you again.
Um,
A 25
that will hit just by a little bit,
for
though.
14 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then it's going to finish things off with a quaking slam. Does a 23 hit you?
Just barely.
All right, so you're going to take 10 bludgeoning damage, and in a 15-foot cone behind you, so 15 is 3 squares, boom, would be there. So Darius, I will need you to make me a reflex save as you're within the cleave
You're
area.
just out of my aura.
DC
Oh, what save?
14. Dex save, sorry.
10.
You'll take 5 cold damage.
Whew. Goes right through the fur.
Yes. And now we come to Captain Cypress.
Hello. Yes, I'm going to, I suppose, walk through the wall and immediately run into the back of Vim and go, "Oh, well, that's awkward. What?" And I'll look over and I'll go, okay. And cast. Sorry, I have to look at this again.
Oh, you're good.
I think it doesn't specifically say it has to be, although it's 5e rules, so that's a very good question. But I'm gonna try and cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Yeah, what save do I need to make?
Here, 1 second. I'm gonna cast it at level 2, actually. No, at level 3. That's gonna be a wisdom save.
Okay, a wisdom save. It is
That's a
going
fail.
to succeed.
Oh, come on. The first time that actually succeeded.
Wow, wow.
That's it. That's all I got.
I can see why they're taking these away in 6th Ed, though.
Legendary resistances?
Yeah, they got rid of them.
I'm not sure I agree with that.
Evie, you're up.
Okay. Well, the legendary resistances kind of suck.
And
Only
that's
got
why
2
they
left.
got rid of them.
Yeah, I guess if it's only 3 a day. Do I get the impression, I don't want to use a whole turn for this. Do I get the impression that fire damage may be more effective than acid damage?
No.
Okay. Then I suppose I will just use my good old fashioned acid flask.
A dex save.
It
It will-
fails, except now it probably doesn't.
It'll succeed. There's
Yeah.
1 left.
Oh, that's
The
my
legendary
turn.
resistance on that?
Yeah. Darius. It
All
has
right,
very
Darius.
specific tactics that's programmed with.
Darius, unlike everyone else seemingly, is not going to ignore the raid mechanics and is going to go stand under the shard, preventing it from damaging
Yeah,
everybody.
so you just need to be adjacent to it because
Okay.
you can't go under
Um,
things easily
yeah.
in 5e.
And then I'm just going to cast Toll the Dead. And I'm going to use this cantrip at, let's see, level 1, because I have decent level 1s.
A DC 17 Wisdom.
Is that my spell? Yes.
24. It'll succeed.
All right, but not fully, so it will take half of 19.
Yep, which is 9.
Yes, 9 necrotic damage.
Nice. It's still up.
I figured, but
All right. Luna.
We'll move over here.
Okay.
And then we will attack. We're no longer flanking, so 29 hit
That will hit.
for 16,
Still up.
25 hit.
Hits. AC is 14.
Cool. For 18, for 15, we'll smite on that one.
Okay.
At first
Luna
level.
Luna just lets out a bivy of slashes against this creature.
It is 2d8. This doesn't count as a oh gosh, what is it? A fiend or
No.
undead or anything?
Specifically, the creature type of this is unknown evil.
All right, so that's going to be an extra 9 radiant.
9 radiant. Nice.
Nice.
And then 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
We'll smite again for an extra 11.
So 31 in total from that one. Okay. It's still up.
Okay, I think that's. Oh, let me do a second wind, and then as a free action, and then I'll end my turn.
All right. And then Vim, you're up.
Yes, I will fly down here
Boo.
Mm-hmm.
and start firing. Hmm.
19 will hit. Roll your damage.
11,
Still up.
and then this one's also 11,
Nice.
and the last one is 8.
Another 8. Alrighty. Rash's turn.
Yeah.
Rash is going to attack twice recklessly. Boop. 24. Or 23 damage. Oh, Rash might kill this thing. Boom.
Please do.
25. For 14 damage. And Rash will take this creature down. However, at the start of what it would be then, each of these will burst. It didn't get to use its other mechanic. That's a shame. So each person beside one will take 1 cold damage. And then the entire room is going to take 24 cold damage because one was not soaked.
Cool.
But you all managed to survive this. And before we go on, I am going to put their other ability into chat because I think it's cool. This is going to be used on Evie.
Why me? Why you gotta keep freezing me?
It's a cool ability.
So everyone in the room took 25 in total.
Yes.
Oof. Okay.
It would have been 4 in total if Rash had stepped back, but Rash killed the thing before. And it triggers on death. But yeah, so as the ice begins to melt...
Damn, fighter paladin build. Good lord.
Note to self, add another 200 hit points to every enemy.
No.
Because I can't do that every time. Remember, I can pop off like that like once per
Once a
long
day.
rest for
Well,
one turn.
Here is the thing. After defeating this creature, the energy that it releases is going to benefit all of your characters in the form of a long rest.
Oh my god. I was so worried about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you are all going to receive the benefits of a long rest.
Oh.
And in addition to that, there is a number of loot items that we will go over next time.
Next time.
Because I think that handing out the loot will be fun to do at the start of next stream. When we also begin to take a look towards the next section of this fight, where our party will continue to chase after EVB. Thank you all so much for coming to tonight's episode. In order to see what our party gets from this amazing battle, which I'm very happy.
Wait 2 weeks to find out.
You have to wait
can't give
2
it to
weeks
us.
to find out the
No,
loot.
You
still
can't
have
give it to
7
us in time for the
minutes.
holidays?
We still have 7 minutes, and it's Christmas, Will.
It's Christmas,
It's
Mr.
Hanukkah.
DM.
And do you know what the best part about Christmas is?
Waiting.
Waiting
The
for
moment.
your gifts while they're under the tree. Thank you all so much for coming, and we'll see you all on
This
the
is
next
not
one.
very festive. This is